give me your lunch money. I ain't about to give you my lunch money, fool. I got some brass knuckles. Don't mess with me, yo. Oh, oh. Yeah, don't fuck with me. Yeah, then I'll wear them the wrong way. Ain't taking my lunch money today, fool. I got brass knuckles. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel here. So as you can see, we have two brass knuckles. One of these is not real, hint hint. So before we get started here, let me tell you where I got these. This one is Chinese, got it off DHgate. These were about $8 a piece. They are made from what I thought was steel, but then tried sanding it, and they actually look like they're made out of copper, which is weird because copper is pretty expensive. These are brass, solid hand poured brass. These are on Budk right now with shipping, $30. Not bad considering it's really hard to find actual real brass knuckles. So I'm going to do a video real quick and show you guys what the weights are. So let's do that real quick. So here's the weight difference between the Chinese knuckles and the real brass knuckles. So first we're going to do the real brass knuckles. That is 6.2 ounces, roughly half a pound. Chinese knuckles, so half that. And they're uncomfortable to wear. Alright, so let's do the testing. Alright guys, so we just checked the weights and stuff like that, so now we're going to test these. So right off the bat here, you will notice that this Chinese one has this little piece on it. This is supposed to be a self-defense item / belt buckle, so you can put it on your belt. And by the way guys, here in Indiana, these are legal. Do not buy these if it is illegal in your area. I'm not responsible for any kind of stupidity that y'all have. So, anyway, these Chinese knuckles, these are really sharp edged. See how well you guys can see that? These are really uncomfortable to hold in your hand. The solid hand poured brass ones, these are hand poured. They were somewhat sanded. I did have to hand sand these down. Hand sanding brass is a lot easier. And these are nice to the touch, but had to work on them. So for $30, you're still going to have to get a piece that you got to work on. So a couple differences here is there is major differences in the size finger holes. As you can see, if you wear them like you're supposed to, you can see a difference in the clearance over your fingers, okay? Now you're supposed to wear brass knuckles just underneath these ligaments right here. So that way when you hit, you have something to grab the pressures on the back of your hand. It's not sliding out of the bottom of your hand when you hit, right? We're going to test that too though, jabbing. So when you hit, normally, you know, you're taught to hit with these two knuckles right here, right? When you're using brass knuckles, you're actually supposed to come in, right? Overhand, from the side, hit him in the temple, right? One shot knockout. So we got a wood board right here, an old headboard here, and we're gonna smash it a few times with both of these, and we're gonna see how they do. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so first up we got the Chinese knuckles. We're going to do these because they are cheaper. Okay? Now remember in the weight, they did weigh about half the weight. These are sharp to the touch. These actually hurt to hold in your hand. So using these I might get cut. I don't know, we'll find out. So it's kind of hard to hit this at an angle because we're just going to glance it and kind of hurt our knuckles. So I'm going to actually have to stand behind the camera here and try to get as good as a angled hit as I possibly can. So we're going to take 4 good hits and we're going to see how it mars up the board. I'm going to do this one on this side and I will do the brass on this side and we'll compare the results. Alright guys, so these are the results. Let me zoom you guys in here. So these are the results right here, guys. You can see it did mar it. That's from a glancing blow from the side up against a flat object. Normally, you're not going to be fighting a piece of plywood unless you're a meth head. But, you know, this is what it will do to wood. This would definitely tear the heck out of somebody's skin and really hurt them, possibly break a bone. But these were very uncomfortable to use. So, now we're going to try our actual brass knuckles. So again, a glancing blow. Let's try it. 4 hits. So those were smoother, so they tended to grab a little bit more. So that's what these did. Again, that's a glancing blow. So we're going to try jabs and see how that does. Alright, so we're going to hold it the way that you're not supposed to hold it and put it above the knuckles. Okay? I actually feel like, you can see it grabs in my palm right there, my palm folds over. This actually feels really comfortable. So we're going to take a few jabs right above our hit right here. We'll do 4 jabs, see what it does. Alright guys, so there's our jabs right there. Pretty good indents right there. I'm not even going to try that with the Chinese knuckles because those are so sharp that I will definitely cut my hand doing that. So, did it hurt the palm of my hand? A little bit, but not enough to make me not want to use it like that. That would definitely be a good defensive way to use these if you had to. So overall, guys, the Chinese and the real brass knuckles, there's a difference, definitely in price, definitely in weight, definitely in how it's going to affect the target. Like I said, I'm afraid to use these, honestly, to jab with. The finger holes fit better and there's more clearance, but these are so gosh darn sharp. They don't even try to sand these things down. Look at those hard edges. Right? And your hand and fingers in there, like that's going to be up against the back of your palm. And I've tried sanding that. That's like after trying to sand it. So, again, these feel way more fragile in the hand as well. I'm not sure why. Maybe they're thinner. Yeah, they're definitely thinner. They just feel so much more fragile in the hand. I feel like if I was to hit something really hard, that these could possibly bend on my fingers. Yeah, that would freaking suck, because how the hell are you going to get those off? You're just going to lose some fingers. So, guys, if you're going to spend the money, I would just go to Budk. Again, I'm not a sponsor for them. They do have these on sale right now. They're known as paperweights. Just remember that if you buy them, that you are responsible for them. And, you know, you should never have to use these unless you absolutely have to, life or death situation. But other than that, guys, this is the brass knuckle video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.